महानता कभी ना गिरने में नहीं है दोस्तों, बल्कि हर बार गिरकर उठ जाने में है। नमस्कार, वेलकम टू हेडलाइंस ऑफ द डे। In this video, we are going to discuss important headlines of the Hindu, and our first important headline is India's China strategy needs to be debated. It is available on page number 6 and ये related है paper to international relations से। In this article, we have to know about the current areas of dispute between India and China, background of the existing issues, recent developments and future outlook। तो फ्रेंड्स, इससे रिलेटेड कंटेंट हमारी वेबसाइट पे अवेलेबल है एंड लिंक यू नो कि कहाँ मिलेगा। उसके अलावा कुछ पॉइंट्स आप यहाँ से भी देख सकते हैं। बाकी अभी न्यूज़ में ये इसलिए है क्योंकि इन अप्रैल चाइना अनाउंस द रीनेमिंग ऑफ 11 प्लेसेस इन अरुणाचल प्रदेश इंक्लूडिंग वन क्लोजर टू ईटानगर। एंड डू यू नो फ्रेंड्स, China had previously released a similar list in 2017 and 2021, attempting to lay claim to Indian territory, right? Our next important headline is Buddhism, India's soft power projection tool. It is available on page number 6 and ये related है पेपर 1 हिस्ट्री सेक्शन से एंड पेपर 2 इंटरनेशनल से भी इसको लिंक कर सकते हैं। In this article, we have to know key highlights of the Global Buddhist Summit, how the summit provides a significant opportunity for India to connect with Buddhist population around the world, relevance of Buddha's teaching in today's world, key analysis and way ahead। तो दोस्तों, अभी न्यूज़ में ये इसलिए है क्योंकि recently Global Buddhist Summit was held in New Delhi. It was organized by the Ministry of Culture in collaboration with International Buddhist Confederation. The summit saw the participation of key figures from the global Buddhist community, including Dalai Lama. बाकी further points you can go through this article and इसको हमारी वेबसाइट पे भी बहुत अच्छे से कवर किया गया है। लिंक अवेलेबल करा दिया गया है डिस्क्रिप्शन में। Our next important headline is the lack of a drug recall law in India. It is available on page number 8 and ये related है paper to health section से। In this article we have to know drug recall policy, India's efforts so far, existing issues and suggestions। तो friends, ये points यहाँ पे बहुत अच्छे से explain किए गए हैं, आप एक बार जरूर देख लीजिएगा। बाकी in this article it is highlighted that India has been deliberating a mandatory recall law for substandard drugs since 1976, but there is no progress yet, right? Our next important headline is what are the regulations to curtail misleading food ads? It is available on page number 8 and ये related paper to polity and governance से। In this article we have to know issues linked to making misleading claims and advertisements. What are the regulations for tackling misleading ads and claims? तो friends, it is in the news because Food Safety and Standard Authority of India flagged 32 fresh cases of misleading ads and claims by food business operators. And do you know friends, making deceptive claims or advertisements are punishable offenses under section 53 of the Food Safety and Standard Act 2006, right? Baki for the points you can go through this article. Our next important headline is how micro-targeting campaign affect vulnerable Indian voter. It is available on page number 9 and ये related है paper to polity and governance से। In this article we have to know why micro campaigning has raised concerns about the breach of data of voters, how it affects informational autonomy of the voter, what steps need to be taken in this context. So friends, it is in the news because there have been reports of citizens getting targeted phone calls and messages asking for voter preference and party affiliations for upcoming Karnataka elections. And this micro campaigning has raised concerns about the breach of data of voters, right? Baki for the points you can go through this article. Our next important headline is in new Quad meet with US, Saudi Arabia, UAE, Doha discusses infrastructure plans in Gulf. It is available on page number 10 and here related है paper to international section से। In this article we have to know proposal for an infrastructure project to link West Asian countries through rail and why this project is important. So friends, India's National Security Advisor has met his American counterpart and those from UAE and Saudi Arabia to discuss an ambitious infrastructure project that will counter China's efforts to expand its footprint through Belt and Road Initiative, right? Our next important headline is High Court does not have power to direct changes to scheduled tribes list. It is available on page number 11 and ये related paper to polity and governance से। In this article, we have to know what is the process of inclusion in the scheduled caste or scheduled tribe list, constitutional provisions, emerging issues, and way ahead. So friends, recently Chief Justice of India stated that High Court does not have power to direct changes in the scheduled tribe list. He observed that it is a presidential power to designate scheduled caste or scheduled tribe and Article 342 subsection 1 of the Indian Constitution is clear and the power is entirely that of the president. It is in the news because recently Manipur High Court directed the state to consider the inclusion of Meitei community in the scheduled tribe list, right? Our next and last important headline is 5 more cheetahs to be released into wild at Kuno. It is available on page number 12 and here related है paper 3 species in news से. In this article we have to know facts related to project cheetah and India's cheetah reintroduction plan. तो फ्रेंड्स इससे रिलेटेड कंटेंट हमारी वेबसाइट पे अवेलेबल है एंड लिंक भी अवेलेबल करा दिया गया है डिस्क्रिप्शन में. उसके अलावा कुछ पॉइंट्स आप यहाँ से भी देख सकते हैं. बाकी भी न्यूज में इसलिए है क्योंकि रिसेंटली गवर्नमेंट अनाउंस्ड प्लान्स टू रिलीज एन एडिशनल 5 cheetahs into the wild at Kuno National Park in Madhya Pradesh before monsoon season begins, marking significant progress in the nation's ambitious cheetah reintroduction initiative, right? तो दोस्तों आज के लिए इतना ही. Thanks for listening. For regular updates, you can follow us on various social media platforms.